Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Archduchy. I am your host, Her Grace, the Archduchess. You may refer to me as such, or you can call me Dutch. And tonight's entertainment is Deltarune Chapter 3. And before we begin, two things. First of all, my hot chocolate's going to go off in about 2 minutes, so I'm going to have to leave and go grab that and put some whipped cream on it. Second thing. This is your warning. If you were not here yesterday, if you have not played this yourself, I didn't realize my volume was on my phone with my stream manager. If you have not played this yourself, if you have not watched somebody else play it, you are about to get so many spoilers. Oh my good Jesus. I am going to start this with me getting my ass whooped by the secret boss, and then immediately after me getting my ass whooped by the secret boss, so you guys have context for what I'm going to talk about. We will move into a brief, I hope it will be brief, spoilers and theories discussion, because I have so much to talk about from last night. Good golly Jesus. This will begin, like I said, after I go and grab my hot chocolate. Does anybody have any questions before we start? Also, we're not cracking open a cold one today. I have run out of Arizona iced teas. My Inca Cola isn't here yet, so that's why I'm getting a hot chocolate. Man, are you guys just fucking ignoring me talking about Jurassic World and a Bridgerton guy? Good lord, answer my question at least. Gonna make you finish your drink with a hot chocolate? I would prefer you didn't. I would ask politely that you don't. Oh shit, hold on. I do need to go grab my water though. And there's the ding. Back in a moment. Okay, so I am back with my hot chocolate. I will repeat myself. Does anybody have any questions before we proceed? And if you want to leave and not get spoilers, this is your last chance. 10-second summary filled with spoilers. You will get a summary after. Anyways. And I do have an armor setup that I have to at least attempt to mimic. I do not have all of the materials for this armor setup, but I have some of them. This needs to be replaced with this. You need... Oh, wait. You need the javels? Oh, because we're gonna... Okay. Javels, chest... What do you need, Rousey? Twin ribbon and a flex scarf. I don't have either of those things. I don't know, let's go glow wrist. You need the shadow mantle and the devil's tail. Okay. Let's see these optimized. Can anything else here make your defense better than it is? Oh, Rossi needs this one. Okay. Shit. Do I really want to do that? You know what? I will keep... Wait. The royal pin? No. Yes. Did I just... Hold on. Did I not just take the royal pin off of him? No, Oh, no, I put the royal pin on him. Okay. You need the deal maker. Why did I have the deal maker on Chris? If it boosts the magic that much. Good lord. Okay. And how are we doing on items? We're swapping that for the TV dinner. I'll keep the club switch just in case. Okay. This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Oh, shit. Hold on. There we go. Alrighty. You're not getting voice acting? I did this last night. Oops, my arms. my God. It does. And actually, you know what? Give me one sec. We are gonna mute that. Okay, so now that you have seen this, this is the Roaring Knight. This is the guy who has been opening up the dark fountains that we are trying to close. What happens if you move forward is what happened last night. Last night, I didn't get the option to just start the fight over again. At least one time, you will basically guaranteed lose, and instead of giving you another option, it will proceed to what happens if you don't win this fight. Which is, you all get your asses kicked. Toriel gets almost stolen, but then because Toriel had called the police the night before because the tires were slashed, Undyne appears in the Dark Fountain, starts trying to attack the Roaring Knight, and the Roaring Knight kidnaps Undyne instead. Races out of the Dark World. Susie and Chris go through a door and just wake up back in the Light World to see the house. I thought it was smoke at first. I thought the house was on fire. The Dark Fountain is in their house and flooding it. At which point, Susie sees movement at the bottom of the map, grabs Chris, and starts running towards the shelter thing at the bottom. But they find out that it's not a door that can be broken down, that shelter, and it's an electronic lock. They would need the password. So Susie, after banging on the door for a while, gives up and leaves. But Chris does not follow, and the door, it describes the number combinations on the door, and the door cracks open when Chris is left alone there. So, before we continue with all of this, if anyone remembers December, Noelle's sister, Noelle being the reindeer who accompanied us during chapter 2. December is the girl that haunts the narrative of this game. Her disappearance is essentially the tipping point towards Noelle's mother becoming increasingly controlling, and basically Chris's parents getting divorced, because Asgore used to be the sheriff, and it is implied that something about December's disappearance got him fired, and that something about it also led to him and Toriel getting divorced. And there's been many hints about her throughout the game, aside from just Noelle talking about her. One of the biggest ones that her name is December, you see. It's a family of Christmas-themed characters. And, and by the way, I forgot. I made this. If anybody waltzes on in here. So, it is also heavily implied that Chris had something to do with it or knows about what happened. You may or may not have noticed that each of the Dark Worlds so far has been a method of escapism. The first one is board games, the second one is the internet, this one is television. And each of the Dark Worlds also has a mirror to a character and results in a lot of character growth and development. In the first chapter, even though we didn't know much about Susie, that was dedicated to her development, and her mirror was Lancer's father, the king, who was couldn't find real friends who would stick around and not leave them, and was just so terribly alone that he started being an asshole and pushing everybody away. The second chapter, Queen was actually a mirror not to any of the characters we see, but to Noelle's mother, being very controlling and talking about how she knows what is best for Noelle and what is going to make her happy. This chapter, I'm pretty sure Tenna is meant to be a mirror to Chris because he is very obsessed with love. It is outright stated by his voice lines that he witnessed the fights between Toriel and Asgore that led to their divorce, and he wants the family to stay together, and he doesn't understand why, and it is almost kind of like he feels like it's his fault, and he just wants Chris to have fun again, desperately. And there's a point in the game where he traps them all and forces them to continue having fun and watching TV. Son of a bitch. Guards! He traps them all and forces them to continue watching TV, which is also a mirror to Chris's action of creating the dark fountain that led to the TV world in the first place. Because the first two fountains were created by the Roaring Knight, presumably. We have no idea how those came to be. But Chris, we explicitly see Chris create the dark fountain that led to the TV world. So it's kind of a connection between the two of them. Chris traps his friends in the world, presumably, I think, to have fun at this point. I'm not totally sure. And Tenna traps them in the TV world. Those weren't neat Converse. But there's also a lot of breadcrumbs about Des and what happened. And if you do the Snowgrave route in Chapter 2, which is kind of like, it's the alternate route in terms of how like the genocide route in Undertale is the alternate route, where you kill all of the Darkners that you find, or defeat them by fighting them. And you also, like, almost like groom Noelle into becoming a perfect soldier. And grooming Noelle into becoming a perfect soldier leads to the destruction of the whole narrative of Chapter 2. She freezes Birdly in the Dark World, and when they get back to the Light World, he doesn't wake up in the computer lab. And I noticed throughout this game, there's no point in this Chapter 3, other than the very end, where you're in the Light World. So at this point, we still don't know what would have happened to Birdly after the Snowgrave route, if he just never wakes up. And it culminates with Spamton being the final boss instead of just the secret boss, and then you can't defeat him except to summon Noelle and to use her as your perfect little soldier to, like, freeze Spamton to death. And now, in this game, the way to get to the secret boss thing was to get to the S-Class room and play the little mini-games, where you would need to, in the first minigame, you kill everything there to level up, and you find what is called the Ice Key. And again, Noelle is using ice magic. They're a family of Christmas reindeer. Then, in the second one, you kill everything to level up, and then you go and find the ice door. And then you get through all that stuff, and you find the rusted key. But the significant part of that is that near the end of that little game sequence is you find someone that is only known as the White Cloak, and it says to follow the White Cloak, and she follows you. She helps you freeze enemies, she helps you through a puzzle, and then you get to the door at the end of this level, and it's another ice door. You use up the ice key, and it says the ice key was used up, and then the White Cloak disappears, and it says she was used up, and then you move on a little more, you get the rust key, and then it says you were used up. So whatever was going on with December and Chris, if you do the Snowgrave route, it seems like Chris is trying to replicate it rather than like letting things be. And then the third little mini game thing in the back room is to get the Shadow Mantle, which is the armor I just put on Susie. The boss for that mini game wasn't actually the secret boss. The Roaring Knight is both the secret boss and the final boss. It's just that if you don't have the Shadow Mantle, it is impossible to beat the Roaring Knight. So the secret, like, that's why they're both. It's just you need to do the secret boss route in order to actually be able to win. Otherwise, you will guaranteed lose this fight. You need the Shadow Mantle to beat it. But yeah, and there's a bunch of other hints to her presence, her involvement. Like, in order to even get to that cold place where Tenna had Toriel, you like have to enter in keys like for parental locks, you know, because it's like TV. And the first key, I don't know if there was any significance. The code was just 213. I'm not positive about that one. But the second key was 1225, 1225. Christmas. And then you get to the cold place and there's the Christmas tree. And I was still confused about everything that was going on. And I'm still kind of confused, except I saw the Roaring Knight and immediately I was like, holy shit, only Lighteners can open dark fountains. And this roaring knight has antlers that have the same amount of prongs as Noelle has, and also the same amount of prongs that Des has in a flashback that Tenna, like, initiates at some point in the game. So, I am fairly certain that whatever fucked shit she and Chris were doing, who was using the other, if they were both using each other, if they were both getting used by someone else, maybe Gaster, I don't know how he's involved in all of this still. She disappears, and, like, nobody knows what happened. It triggers a bunch of fallout, like the divorce and all of that other shit. And now, suddenly, we have the Dark Fountains opening up, and there's someone who is found in a cold place past a password that is Christmas, and she has the same shape of antlers as the girl who went missing, and who presumably went missing doing some fucked ice magic shit. So, I personally think that Toby Fox has made it very clear that there's only one ending to this game, and I kind of believe him. I think that the ending of this game, if you don't do stuff like the Snowgrave route where you're trying to break the ending, essentially, I think the ending of this game is going to end basically the same way, with a happy resolution, except I think that if you defeat all of the secret bosses, like if you fight, what was his name? If you fight Jevil, if you fight Spanton, if you manage to beat the Roaring Knight, the Shadow Crystals that you get, I think the ending will be the same. You will just get more information about how all of this came to be. If you don't fight the secret bosses, the ending will still be happy. It's just you will have no idea why everything happened the way it did. I think doing the secret bosses shows you how Chris got to this point, how he may be working with the Roaring Knight. I'm not sure. There are some implications that he is, some implications that he isn't. And I think maybe if there is any change to the ending, it will be that fighting all of the secret bosses and getting all of this history behind what happened will lead to being able to save Des from this state that she has found herself in, if I am correct, and that is Des, the Roaring Knight. So, we will see what happens if I can manage to beat this motherfucker tonight. Please, God, let me beat this motherfucker tonight. So, we're taking the spoilers and theories off the screen. We are re-queuing the music. I'm having a sip of hot chocolate. Okay. Pray for me. 3 hours straight of Dutch getting her ass whooped. Accurate. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot I wasn't clicked back onto the game. So I am going to be reading this dialogue because I only ever get to that, like, tooth thing that happens. Oh, by the way, another thing. I did look up strats for doing this because, dude, if I didn't look up strats and what movesets these were going to be, we would be here not for 3 hours, for fucking 10, and I would probably not finish the fight at the end of it. But one of these attacks, I believe, is referred to as lemon bread, and it's teeth, which is a reference to the determination, like, abominations that Alphys made in Undertale. The monsters that she tried to bring back to life with determination and accidentally fused them all together into amalgamations, that's what she called them. Ah, shit. It does so much fucking damage, good God. And so you meet with the same fate. Yeah, I know. I'm bad at this. Shall you try once more? Yeah. It is... From what I've seen, it is occasionally a one-hit kill and occasionally not. But apparently, Chris never gets that minus 999 thing. Chris can be brought down, obviously, or the fight would have no end. But yeah, that looks and sounds awfully like an ice sound effect, did it not? It did look like snowflakes. See, look how much fucking damage this bitch does. The north wind blew fiercely. Great. I'll try fighting with Chris, but I really think the only way I get through this is by defending with or healing with everybody else, and then just attacking with Susie every single time. Oh, you know what? No. Instead of, yeah, Chris is not going to do enough damage, I don't think, for it to matter, so. It's the fucking lemon bread shit. Oh my god. Those teeth are a nightmare, dude. Good job asking the question right as the ad break hit. So, unfortunately, yes, this boss can be beaten. And I need to beat it to get a crystal. Otherwise, I am fucked. Which is why I'm pretty damn sure the next 3 hours are just going to be this. Hold on, let me see if I can. Crystal Barrage, Knife Dance. It's not Knife Dance, I don't think. Board Rend, that's what this guy's calling it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Do you want to see what happens if we go forward? I can show you. It's going to be the same thing I saw last night. It's not going to take much time. Down for anything. I'm just forcing my Sims to dumpster dive. Okay. Chris can't really run. Chris can walk faster, and that's about it. Children will learn that the cops are unreliable. Oh no. So now we're opening it back up. Now you have context for why I'm going to get my ass kicked for the next 3 to 5 hours. Oh, shit. Wait, did I did save after adjusting the armor and everything, right? Yes. My hot chocolate was delicious. I just finished it, actually. And actually, you know what? We're gonna try something. It was not, actually. It was, I don't remember the brand, but it was a mint hot chocolate. It was one I found when I still didn't have the Silly Cow hot chocolate when I first moved up here. The tension bit is not worth it. But brand trader. Once I finish it, I'm just gonna order Silly Cow. The tension gem is worth it. The tension bit is not. Silly Cow is the best hot chocolate, hands down. But I needed hot chocolate, and Silly Cat was not available. It's a Silly Cow ambassador, so it feels personal. I'm not just gonna throw out hot chocolate that I spent good money on. Okay. Jesus. The parasocial relationship with the Silly Cow. Keep forgetting to use the thing that'll give extra damage. God, what the fuck is up with those teeth? I don't know how to dodge that shit. Everything looks fine on OBS, so I'm pretty sure you're the problem. Internet is eating my ass. Okay, okay. Okay, that attack, you have to be moving faster than I'm moving to be able to do that attack. It's always the third attack. Need to keep writing shit down for this. Tooth attack. Chris has one act in this fight. That will work. It's called hold breath. It makes him faster. But see, look at that shit. Ralsei's down to 999. Chris is down to 80. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. I'm aware, Gaster, whoever you are. Probably just fur or fluff. Your older brother's fur? That could be it. Wait, shit, no, this is the third attack. Lord's Undertale was the Dark Light World mean? It was explained earlier in this game. The Dark World is essentially just a world that can only exist in a complete darkness. It is real, but not real. What happens there is real, but the people there kind of aren't. It's very strange. Oh my god. The teeth are murder, dude. Parallel reality, the light world, so it's real but not. Yeah. I should have gotten Chris to hold his breath. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Oh my god! It is so many fucking times! There's no world in which that needs to happen, however many times that happens. Okay. Top of the screen is definitely not the place to be. It's got to be the bottom where I can't focus on it right. Oh my good fucking crap. Okay. Somehow, I need everybody up for that section or we're not going to get through it. Okay. Holy shit. I did you? Okay. We need Ralsei up to tank some of that damage that's about to come over. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is such bullshit. You shouldn't have even tried to begin with, dude. This fight is leagues beyond what Spamton ever could have been. You felt lightheaded. You saw golden stars. Great. Didn't think we'd still be standing, did you? So Suddenly the north and east winds blew fiercely. Oh, great, great. Okay, give me a second. I need to shake my fucking hands out a little bit. The goal each time is to just get a little better at whatever kicked me the last time. That's it. Okay. Shit, we are already running way too low on health items. Thing is, you actually messed up picking a fight with us. Bullshit! Oh my god, this is bullshit! This is bullshit! Oh, Jesus! I hate the teeth, I hate the teeth, I hate the teeth! Okay. You're all damn alone. Me? I got Chris and Rossi behind me. Oh fuck, it's the swords! What? Oh, that is such bullshit! I blame you, Mr. Mint, you jinxed it. Oh no. I hate the teeth, I hate the swords, I hate quite literally everything that's happening in every conceivable possible way I could hate it. Shake out the hands. Okay. Oh, wrong one. It's trying to be encouraging. You jinxed it! Okay. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can get it without the whole breath. We need Rube Buster coming on every single time, dude, or we're totally fucked. Oh, I went to the wrong side! Okay. Okay. That one was fucked from the teeth. It's not even that I went to the wrong side, it's that they made the top so much bigger than the bottom. If I'd gone to the bottom, it would have been even worse. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I need to use the bathroom. I will be back. Okay, we're back. Oof. God, so much of that first attack is about luck. If there's not a space big enough to dodge all that, you're just screwed. I forgot the teeth! Oh, God. How is Ralsei the only one up? And again. Oh my God. Forgot the teeth. I shut his arms. I can't on his feet. Oh my God, the teeth are such bullshit. I heard, okay. A lot of people said you have to fight it. I wonder if you can just run down Susie's dialogue. Because I didn't do a lot of damage the last 2 times. It's worth a try. Because if I do that also, then I can spend more of the defense stuff on, the TP stuff. The teeth are such bullshit. Mr. Min, what the fuck are you talking about? Maybe if I do that still anyway. God, that is such bullshit. Okay. It does so much fucking damage, dude. Good lord. You are gonna have to wait, dude. Oh wait, hold on. The dialogue pauses, thank God. I hate that section so much. Okay. Why would you say that, Susie? Oh my god. It sucks every single time. Even if you knock me down, as long as Chris Rosie are here. What the fuck is this horse shit? I'm so tired, dude. I basically can't let Susie go down. Ever. Or, like, I have to save the revivements for when Susie goes down. Dude, I'm trying to think. Okay. I'll tell you one thing, once I finish this game, I'm never playing this bullshit again. Maybe I'll play the game again. I'm never doing the secret bosses again. Oh, Jesus. If I ever get 30,000 points, you'll what? You'll what, Strider Pup? What will you do to me? Picking Deltarune. You can pick the game. You can't tell me to do this shit again. Says nothing in there about how I play or what ending I get. Can't wait for stream to redirect into learning about breathing exercises. Making a reward. Do it again. Chris down from that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god! I moved too far. You felt surrounded. Yeah, no shit! Susie, speak faster, damn it! As long as I'm here to lift him back up, you're never gonna win, you hear me? Except for right now, actually, Susie. Except for immediately as we speak. So give up. Jesus. Oh my god, what? I am so angry all of the time. You know what? Fuck it. Ultra heal. I don't know. Oh, running down her dialogue. I don't know. I don't know anything that's going on. You know you can't win, so give up. Oh, I beg to differ. He is about to win. Jesus! How did the teeth get worse? Some of the enemies, and actually Tenna in this game, you don't beat by acting. You beat by running down the dialogue. This enemy, I've heard that I have to get them down to a certain amount of health, but Susie seems to have, like, Susie has set dialogue, so I'm hoping maybe all of those people are just way better at this than I am and managed to beat this guy in an amount of turns before running out Susie's dialogue. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure anything that's gonna happen. Oh, what is that? Shit, my party whistle! Fuck! This will be the round. Don't say that. Don't say shit like that. I'm a liar. Oh, thanks. Maybe he'll pray or Chris. I don't know. Yeah, this one's a bust. Fucking swords! This is a nightmare. I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be a week ago and Deltarune won't even have been released. hold breath in the first turn. First turn depends more on luck than anything else, I think. I had bad luck that turn. The reason why I am praying that it's running down the dialogue and not just fighting is because if it is just fighting and the people I've read how-tos from are right, then it is going to take bare minimum 20 rounds where I can get a Rude Buster, which means an abominable amount of rounds total to get this guy down to the amount of health I would need. I don't think I have 20 rounds of combat in me, period, let alone 20 rounds of combat, like, before you include all the rounds that I can't get a Rude Buster out. Jesus Christ, 122 damage? Oh my god. Yeah, you got Chris and Rousey behind you, but unfortunately, we are all shit at combat. Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second. I am gonna read more on this shit and see if I'm missing something. Maybe there's a thing like there was with the Spamton fight. the fuck do I beat this bitch? Okay. Okay. So, good news and bad news. Well, bad news and good news. Bad news is you have to do damage to the fight, to the knight. There is no just running down the dialogue. That's the bad news. Good news is apparently the fountain in the background changes color the closer you get there. I just remembered that you guys are in an ad break and you didn't hear any of that, did you? Okay. I just said all of this and then I forgot that you guys were in the ad. Mr. Mint, you heard all that. Were you not in an ad? You got out? Did you hear the bad news and the good news? The ad was showing. Okay. Okay. This hurts me. I am in pain. I am in so much fucking pain. Okay. Get one rebuster off. Okay, the fountain is changing color. What color is it when you are actually at the end? Who knows? Oh, wait, no. Okay, before it was completely, like, grayed out. Now it is shifting colors. I think the color actually just gets more vivid as you get closer. I see. What the? See, that's also the other thing. The inconsistency with how the damage is dealt drives me up the goddamn wall. I was at full health with all of these guys. Chris got hit once and he's down. My sim is on fire. I shouldn't have looked at the pretty colors. You say one day, like, Mr. Mint isn't constantly murdering their sims. Sim is trying to give you enough to place my stove. Bullshit. See, look at that. Ralsei's fucking dead. Oh, good lord. Okay. This next one is the swords. Okay, we'll see. Oh my god. Okay. This might have to be like, I remember I grinded the Spamton battle off stream a little bit, and then when we started stream I beat it in like a couple tries. I'm gonna have to grind this off stream like for hours, and then it's still gonna take me hours on stream. shit, the next one's the swords. I really need that speed boost. I can't remember what's next. Alright, use the blood thinner. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to be a very long exercise in serenity, keeping your peace, and deep breathing. Okay. See, look at that. Chris got hit one time and he's down. That is such bullshit. Ah. The problem is that 20% of their health is still that 1300 to 1400 amount of damage. Before I thought it was 20 turns, but the people I was looking at were overestimating, I think, considering how much the light has changed by now. Wait a second. Oh my god, can I just stay in the middle of the screen for the most? I feel like an idiot. Okay, that one, I can literally just move left to right. Okay. 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 Give me another Root Buster, Susie, come on. So give up. You can't win, so give up. You've actually won several times, Susie, and it hurts so much every single time. Oh my god, that fucking... Okay. I've discovered two things. One is that I can win the battle without the... Maybe, because I am not giving this shit up. I have spent too much time on this shit to give it up now. As well as you can't win. Okay. The two things I've learned are that for the first sword attack, I have to move, and it is so infuriating how little I have to move and how unpredictable it can be, and how much I touch the swords anyway. But the second sword attack, where it goes in a circle, I think you can almost stay still in the middle, and then you'll be fine. Then, the second slicing swords attack, I think you can just move left to right. Like, and then you won't get hit. I'm pretty damn sure that's how you can do it. Okay. I'm just lucky that it's the same attacks every single time. Ow, son of a bitch. I tried to get closer to tension and I fucked myself. sometimes I nail the teeth, and then sometimes I absolutely annihilate myself like that. When you need to move so precisely. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, thank you, apartments.com. Very helpful. Like a good neighbor. Even though I don't really need to worry about either our apartments I got work and Twitch is great at target. Okay. The roaring night is going to be the death of me. Give me a second, I need to do some math. What does Bucky say in Marvel? I don't fucking know what Bucky says in Marvel Rivals. What? Armed and dangerous. Again. Okay, yeah, we're doing it again and again and again and again. I hate the fucking lemon bread teeth. Suddenly a tempest. Oh, great! The world revolves around you. Not really! My parents are currently uncertain. They've sent me pictures and videos of this woman who keeps coming out in different costumes. First it was a hot dog, then a hamburger. You won't even say a thing, huh? You feel cornered. Yeah, very! Man, I'm done talking. People like you just piss me off. Now a chicken dancing with a woman. Come on. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just trying to lock in and it's not working. It is not working. Uh... Okay. Sometimes the swords are just so much worse. They move so much more. It also affects it when I can't hold my breath for it. There's no salvaging one that starts like this. I am gonna grind this motherfucker to hell and back. God. We're breathing deep. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. I might actually just switch to Potionomics. There is a certain point where I know I will just subconsciously stop trying. And we are getting so close to that point. Oh, okay. I've improved. I have improved. It's at this point, it's like, I know it's just going to be an exercise in grinding, and I don't want to make anybody sit here and watch me grind. Yeah, I think after I lose this one, I'm gonna have to be good for the night. Well, speak of the devil. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second to change the stream info. We're doing Potionomics until I'm too sleepy to go on. Alright. Now, which save slot did I do for Potionomics? Slot 16. I need my little point and click with potion making and romance. Increasing cost for customers. Slime ingredients cost more, essence ingredients will cost less. Okay.
As you decide what potions you're going to make,
I know. I know more than you. Oh no, the yawning is becoming too much now. I already added scheme. I do want plant the seed in there. Where do I want it? I'm alright with that one for now. And know what now? I'm gonna travel. I want to be able to brew a potion while I open the shop. Hi, Quinn. Wait, what potion do I want to brew though? Okay, you've basically got green and red and yellow. That's it. The slimes are so expensive because of the slime thing. You're gonna buy all of those. And all of those. I'm gonna go see Mint and then come back. Mint!
Hi, Sylvia! I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing?
There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected.
Yeah! Heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Because, get this, I've been approved to go adventuring! The training wheels are coming off! You should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you.
That's why I'm here, Mint.
How does that work exactly?
Oh, I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation, and I took detailed notes in my dedicated color-coded adventuring binder.
Sounds complicated.
Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me
I know
to fight
more
my
than
way past
you.
health potions to patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both! And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot.
I'm sending you out. Jesus Christ. Definitely a mana potion. And also definitely a health potion. Okay. There we go. Yay! Go forth, young Padawan. Alright, Quinn, I'm coming back. I have the money for more shit. I'm aware, owl. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I forgot I can only do 4. That's really stupid. Open shop! Is anybody still here? You guys lurking? Hi. very focused on The Sims. What's the aftermath of the fire? My sim is now afraid of fire, death, and crowds. So they're just kind of
That's all of them
existing
for now.
constantly on edge. Yay, Super Brew. Hi, Quinn. Fire potions
That's
don't
all of
sell
them
for
for
much.
now.
Forgot about that. Yay! Perfect brew. And that one takes 3. Oh, we're gonna end the day.
I wonder what today has in store for me.
Greetings, Tuskless One!
Hi,
I
Muktuk.
have for you a question of dire importance. The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
Oh, you misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling. And it is a great one! Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools. And I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress?
I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Oh, please, accept this cauldron as a
Thank
token
you
of
for
my
the gift
respect,
cauldron.
and as a sample of all I have to offer.
I love free
thanks.
stuff.
That's so generous of you. But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable. In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin.
I can relate. It isn't always easy to strike a balance between self-expression and the demands of a business.
Indeed, it is a challenge, for it is not enough for us to be both artist and salesperson. We must be our own cheering
I'm so
section
sorry
as
about the
well.
constant yawning.
Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first
I
to
swear
see
it's not on
and
purpose. It
celebrate
just
our
started and I
own
can't stop.
strengths. We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Thank you for the card.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil. I am glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall. See all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together!
He's got very strong opinions, Muktuk. Let's see. Fungus will cost more. Minerals will cost less. Mushroom Mire has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops. I didn't have the Mushroom Mire yet anyway, but probably will now. Relationship gained with Quinn. Let's go. Oh wait, shit, hold on. I must take the potion out of the cauldron. Yay! Perfect brew! Now we can replace it. What would I like to brew? Can't do that. Can do that though. nuts. Maybe another health potion then. But that weight shit. Sight enhancer automatically sells for more. It does take 3 hours though. Wait, how many? Shit. Oh, I have exactly the same amount of mana potions and health potions. Let's do health potions. There we go. And now we will travel. We will go see Quinn. Headed out early. That's totally fine, my guy. I am probably gonna stop after this day as well. Actually, wait. I'm about to have better health potions, so. Very nice. I don't remember what that does. Increases stress whenever a card is played. Oh, shit. Bitch. It's fine.
That's all of them for now.
Yay, Super Brew. Okay, we got that. Now we're gonna travel. Because we have more money. Yo! Slime's more shapely cousin. The cubic ooze. These will be useful though. I'll give them to Quinn.
The Enchanted Forest was no sweat. I actually enjoyed being out there.
I knew you could handle it. And I'm excited to use those ingredients you brought back.
I found some other goodies too. I set them aside for you.
Thanks, man.
These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. They're purely cosmetic, so don't expect any tangible benefits. Still, they're pretty cool, right?
Stopping by her however much is left of stream is however long I can last until I decide it's time to go to bed. You missed me banging my head against the wall. That was the Deltarune secret boss for approximately 2.5 hours.
Hey.
So now I'm
thanks.
taking a break by
I can see
playing
how it'd be nice to
Potionomics.
switch things up every now and then.
No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment and now they're spread all over the island.
Yeah. For Spamton, the secret boss in Chapter 2, I had to grind a little bit off stream, and then when I got back on stream, I was pretty solid. I have no idea how much I'm going to have to grind for this boss. It is... I don't think you ever did it, but like... You have seen, like, someone do the Sans boss fight in Undertale, right? This is worse than the Sans boss fight. I did lose some progress. It was that, you need to, there's like 3 rounds that are played in Chapter 3, and you need to get S rank on all of them in order to be able to access the stuff that lets you do the secret boss. So I had to redo some of that, but this is just straight, I am going to have to fight this enemy over and over and over again until I know its attack patterns like the back of my hand, and even then it is still going to be luck that gets me through the fight, if anything.
Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for more of a challenge.
Shit,
The
I knew I should have done the
mushroom
fire
mire and
tonic.
the bone wastes are available to me now. They're a little more dangerous, but that means better rewards. And here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guildmaster, Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back.
I'll be sure to introduce myself. And I'll keep you in mind for further adventures, too.
Sounds good, Sylvia. I'm ready when you are.
I forget, which one of these can you do? Never thought of Undertale games as 8-bit Souls-like, so that's basically what they are. If you go out of your way to, do routes other than the main route, then yes, they are Souls-like. And they are hell. Oh yeah, I'm not doing this one without fire tonic. This game, Potionomics, it's so good, dude. So worth it. I love it dearly. It is good, clean fun. And I like the potion making. Hi, Baptiste.
Wow, this place is bigger than I realized.
Jesus Christ, I cannot stop fucking yawning.
Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions.
Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or
I know,
come to me.
Baptiste.
I think I can manage that.
It's advice I've recently taken to heart. I arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms, although some of their traditions are rather, mystifying. Say, you look like a commoner. Maybe you could share some insights.
You must be a noble then.
Shh. I'm trying to downplay all that, to help me fit
It
in.
is not working.
But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leaving gifts in a new friend's shoes.
Gifts?
Yes, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. And that one time it was a scorpion.
You look like
Is
a
that really
commoner.
supposed to go on
Use
for
that
months?
to pick up
I mean,
chicks
I'm
in the
flattered, but
pub.
it's starting to feel like overkill.
They're taunting you, Baptiste. There is no tradition like that.
Oh, really? Well, the joke's on them. Because I've been taunted by the best. It will take more than a bit of tomfoolery to get my goat. At any rate, I shouldn't be too surprised. I knew coming here that there would be a period of adjustment. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it?
We'll get the hang of it. I mean, almost everyone in this town is a transplant.
Indeed. In that sense, you and I fit in quite well. At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvia. I hope you decide to avail yourself of our services. And I trust we'll find the opportunity to chat again soon.
Yay! I want to invest. Gimme. 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 Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sylvia. I hear you've been busy.
Uh-oh. What have you heard exactly?
Nothing especially
Particularly
interesting.
long-term game. What's like
Mint
the
just
playtime
mentioned you've
estimate?
been working with the Heroes
Um,
Guild.
The main
She's too
campaign.
nice to give me the real gossip.
It's
It's a major
been
shortcoming
a
if I'm
while
honest.
since I played.
I
I'd say
didn't
the main
realize you two knew
campaign,
each
if you
other.
played like
I know all the
regularly,
heroes.
like an
After they
hour or
go on
so
their
every
little
day, you could
adventures,
finish pretty
they sell their
quickly.
trash items to me.
And then there's also
It's
an
basically
endless
my
mode
whole
once you
business
finish the main
model.
campaign.
Trash
so.
comes in, trash goes out. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients. So I'm
Because
guessing
you
you've
can
got something
also
decent in your
make the days
inventory for
longer or
once.
shorter depending on what
Maybe
you do.
something I've never seen before.
But it's not the longest game in
Give
the
it
world.
here.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Suit yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient and you're all excited to use it in a potion, right? So you throw it in your cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that
Ow, I scratched myself on
What's
part of my
the
desk.
alternative?
I have to get it and play once my current
Easy.
remote quality is
way.
over.
Hand it over to me
I
instead.
think you'd enjoy it.
My
The potion
clairvoyance
making is
lets me
very
hone
fun.
in on
And
specific
while
ingredients.
the dialogue
Meaning,
for romancing
if you
characters
give me
can be a
something
little
good,
cringe, it's a very
I'll be
fun
able to
game, and I
find
like the character
more of it.
interactions and stories.
And then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you get guaranteed access to the ingredient in the future.
Yeah. Okay. I can see how that could come in handy. I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it.
There, see? You give me free stuff, and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still.
I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall?
Nah. Despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one fire, and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability. You set 2 fires, and you get banned for life. Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something?
I would love to buy something, Quinn. Thank you. But first, eat this. Oops. Eat these. Consume. The real arson is the friends we made along the way. No. Yay! Everything's cheap again. Whee! Yummy. Whee! Whee! Nice. Okay. I'm a little stressed. Wait, shit, no. Who is it better to get the discount for? I can't remember. Oh, shit, I gotta give Quinn a gift anyway. I almost forgot. Quinn, I have a present for you. I'm gonna give you back one of the things I just bought from you. I know how this works. I know more than you. Boxer. What? I should have gone for the slime. Ah, but it still brought me right up to the rank up.
This is sort of an unusual location for a business, isn't it?
It has its perks.
I do like the view. You can see the whole town.
Yeah, so I can spot trouble coming a mile away. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you've got. Whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack.
Thank you for the business strategy.
I'm
I'll
willing
use
to
it
make
well.
the most of an advantage. As soon as I get an advantage, I mean.
Just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill.
I don't remember what this is gonna
Come on,
be.
follow me. All right, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day.
Why isn't it moving forward? I put it on auto.
Among other things.
That was weird. My laptop fan pad is starting to crap out. Oh no.
Weird to think I'll be competing with candy makers for monster ingredients.
There's definitely a market for this
Horrendous
stuff.
quiz. I had to rip
Lots
out
of
one of the
money to be
pad plates.
made.
What?
The hard part is getting our hands on the best
10 out of
stuff.
10 job at fixing things.
We
A
need
real
the local
engineer.
heroes to, you know, get good.
I mean,
They
yeah,
rely
as long
on
as it's
potions
not
when they're out there
making that
foraging.
noise anymore.
So, if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit.
I'll do my best. Of course, a discount on ingredients would help.
Taking my lessons to heart already, I see. Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you.
Oh shit, I forgot that doesn't relieve the stress. Nuts. Oh well, back home. Let's go brew. Oh, son of a... I forgot the mana potions take longer. Bitch. And I forgot to change my deck too. I'll do it in the morning. Pretty nice. Nicer than your face. Force you to draw a stress card. I forgot. Wait, there's no point in bracing myself yet, because the stress will be at the end of the next turn. Give me a closer. Give me a closer. Yes. Thank you. Jeez, I always forget how little the potions go for at the
That's all
start
of
of the
them
game.
for now. The glamorous life of a potions witch. It's not quite as I pictured it.
Well, what do we have here?
Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. What can I do for you?
Oh, did you mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. I'm not a customer. My name is Roxanne, and I'm a potion maker of some renown around here. You know, I suppose that makes us rivals.
What?
Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. And if I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. But I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear. After all, just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be enemies.
Really? Wow, that's a huge relief, actually. I'm new here, and I could use a little friendly advice.
Absolutely. Start with hot soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing.
What? No, I want to ask about the big competition that's coming up.
Ah, yes. What a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adulation, the huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponent. I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. So, will I see you there? cheering me on from the stands, perhaps?
Actually, I'm planning on competing too.
What a positively charming idea. Please disregard all that nonsense about me getting little pieces of you all over the winnings. How silly.
Oh, good. I thought...
No, I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that gold.
Wow, so much for making new friends.
Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies.
There's an ad break. I will kindly and graciously not move forward. All right. We're going to assume the ad's over.
I never said we were friends.
Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast.
She was right about one thing. Rafter's economy thrives on competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town.
Right. Just the best one.
Let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there.
Alrighty, food ingredients cost less, slimes cost more, mushroom mires, weaker monsters, and decrease loot traps. Son of a bitch, Roxanne! Oh, yay, finally a common mana potion. Alrighty. Let's go. One of you. And then one of you. One of you. One of you. One of you. It's not perfectly stable, but better than nothing. I think it's advice of that one Squidward scene. Oh no, he's high! I think that's exactly what she was meant to do. I want my new ingredients, Baptiste. Hand them over. Thank you. Bubble ooze, tree lens, trihorn, and the hydrovertebra. Very nice. It's gonna destroy the ecosystem in the bone wastes, but do I care? Not particularly. Alright, bye Baptiste. What have you might even call it excellent. How about you go right back to where I sent you? How much experience do you need? Definitely more, but we're gonna ignore it. Alrighty, Quinn. Can you click the button? Thank you. I'm sad to see them all go, but as long as it's there tomorrow, I won't complain. Let's see. Oh, of course, I forgot that one would be more expensive, son of a bitch. Oh, this one's less expensive. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. And then we will get exactly one of you. Alrighty. Now that I'm perfectly broke, back to home base. Give me my fancy sight enhancer that I can sell for more money than other things, please. Alrighty. There we go. Very stable. That's what I was looking for. Enough video. Perfect. That, however, is too much. Yeah, it'll just have to go as is. Okay. Let's arrange. Do both of these sight enhancers and one mana potion. Both of these are going in. All of these are going in here, actually. Draw people in. Alrighty. Oh, come on. I need more than that. I forgot to adjust the deck again, goddammit. Fuck it, close it up. I cannot forget. I've got to do it. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Hi, Baptiste. Why not? do again? Ah, you bitch. Ah, of course, there's no closer. Well, better than nothing.
That's all of them for now.
Brewed. Great brew. Excellent. Even if it won't sell, though, I will need another mana potion. Or health potion. Shit, no, that's a fire tonic. I do need one of those, though. Multiple of those, actually. Shit, yeah, works for me. Alrighty, and that one's 2. So... it's not coming back to the next day anyway. I need to go and see a man about a cauldron. Hey, Muktuk. Yes, please.
I am honored by your decision to make a purchase. Honored and delighted.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, so we're both benefiting.
From your lips to the ears of the ancestors. However, it must be said that even this fine, fine work you have selected, it could be better. Do not mistake me, it is a work of art, and I am proud of it. But should you find yourself with surplus ingredients and disposable funds, then I would be able to enhance the item far beyond its current incarnation.
You mean like an upgrade?
Oh, an upgrade! Yes! You could call it an upgrade, or a reimagining, or a revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts!
Upgrade is easier to remember.
Ah, very well. Remember this too. An upgrade to a cauldron can greatly increase the cauldron's maximum stable ingredients, or might even increase the number of ingredients you can place in it. An upgrade to a shelf will increase its surface area and stability, allowing you to place more potions upon it. Consider it, yes? It would bring me great joy to do this for you. And to you, it could bring great profit!
This is how the Taco Bell employee talks to me about the crunch wrap he made for my... Oh, I don't even have shells yet. Alright. Oh. At least I have another cauldron. Wait, that potion's not done brewing, right? Nah, okay. Oh, the deck. I almost forgot. Press the attack is much better. I think we still only have one. Pump up is good. I'm happy with this deck. You know what? Fuck it. We're ending the day.
You must have questions about your uncle. How he lived, how he died.
Where he hid his valuables.
I'm afraid you're out of luck there. This shop was all he owned. He put everything he had into it. And not just money. He put his whole heart into this place.
If that's true, then why did he go off to explore the island? That's what happened to him, right? He broke the cardinal rule of potion making. He went out delving for his own ingredients. He should have stuck to the counter and the cauldron, and left the dangerous work to the professionals.
To be fair, I'm pretty certain he'd do things differently if he could. You have to remember, Rafter was basically a ghost town when your uncle arrived here. There were fewer heroes around, which meant fewer resources, so even basic ingredients were costly. He had no choice but to go out and forage from time to time. His mistake was in how far he traveled. He wasn't content to just pluck magic mushrooms in the forest. No, he was too bold for that, too ambitious. In fact, your uncle would not be happy with anything less than an expedition to Maven's Castle, the haunted, crumbling citadel that was once home to the Witch Queen herself.
See, that just sounds super dangerous to me.
Oh, indeed. Everyone knows Maven's Castle is a dangerous place. It's located at the heart of an irradiated disaster zone full of twisted creatures. But the greater the danger, the greater the loot.
So, Oswald was hoping to find some kind of edge out there. A way to make his potion stand out?
That's right, it was a desperate decision made under great distress. But, if you think about it, it was a rather daring plan. Your uncle, he blazed a trail into the poisoned heart of this perilous land. Bolstered by potions of his own making, he overcame a series of dangers, fighting, sneaking, and bribing his way to the cursed sanctuary of a tyrannical madwoman. At least we can assume that's what happened before he died.
Could he still be out there somewhere? Maybe he's alive and waiting to be rescued.
Nope, he's dead. Definitely dead. Super dead.
I guess if Helena's soul binding is as foolproof as you said it is, she would know if you were alive. It's a shame. I was little when he moved here, so I never knew him. Not really. But he remembered every birthday. He bought me my first easy-make cauldron, actually. I always sort of felt like I was following in his footsteps.
Now more than ever, I mean, here you are. You remind me of him, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure the pall of doom hanging over my head makes for a striking resemblance.
I meant it as a compliment. Now that the shop is up and running, you might think you know what to expect. But customers will find new ways to keep you on your toes. You'll probably have some of them asked to place a custom order soon.
Oh! Like when I would order 24 donuts in advance, or an ice cream cake, or both. Man, I miss having disposable income.
Focus, would you? Because this could help with your cash flow concerns. Custom orders allow a customer to submit a request for a specific combination of potions. But you have a choice as to whether or not you'll take on the...
I know how to do that. All right. I know. Come on. All right. We're saving in slot 16 again. Okay. Alrighty. Of course, that's when the ad hits. I gotta wait for it to be done before I do my outro. We're almost there. We're so close. We're so very close. I don't actually know when the ad ends for people because it might be a short ad. Alrighty. Thank you very much for joining me. The first half of this evening was incredibly stressful. And I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding tomorrow, just over the weekend generally, and it's going to be hell. I'm going to be banging my head against the wall, but maybe I'll be a little improved by the time I stream Deltarune again. And Potionomics helped relieve my stress a little bit, and now I am sleepy, so thank you for joining me. I've got my Twitter, YouTube, and Discord linked in my Twitch bio, and I'll be streaming again on Monday. Not sure what game I'm playing yet. Honestly, probably Deltarune again. Who knows? I haven't figured things out. I will hope to see you there. Goodbye.